Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Damba on the support guide series. Let's go ahead and hop straight into it. And so these are Damba's talents. We're going to have Spirits Chosen, which is going to immediately heal the target you are mending for 350. This is going to be his best talent. It's going to give him that bit of burst heal. And then Red Gourd, not something you want to be going. It actually is not good. It actually more or less nerfs you in the long run. Your gold now deals 40% less damage, but heals twice as much. But late game Repent Gourd falls off really hard. And then Wekano's Wrath is going to be your damage talent. These are the cards I'm around. Go ahead and pause and look at it if you want to see it. This is just going to give you survivability and cooldown reset. And that's the point of the card build. It's just really going to be giving you those cooldown resets on top of survivability. Because this character is very prone to dying. But he also does a lot of CC. That's a main reason why you are going to be picking this character is this stun right here. That is the reason you are picking this character, is for his high amounts of CC. He doesn't have the highest burst healing in the game. He doesn't have the most sustained healing in the game. He doesn't have all of that, but he does have very high amounts of CC. I unfortunately missed, and I could not keep her alive. And you're just going to be looking to dish out a ton of stuns throughout the match. We're also just going to keep your ash up here. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about his abilities. First we have Gourd, which you just saw that I dropped on the ground. This is going to be his main zone control. This is going to just drop down a Gourd, and this is going to heal for 55 every 0.2 seconds for 4.8 seconds. On top of that, it's going to do, I think, 50... Okay, so it does 55 damage and 65 healing. My bad. Unfortunately, she was out of position there a little bit. And so it's going to give you that bit of zone control with quite a bit of damage and quite a bit of sustained healing. Now, as you saw there, we did have our Slither. This is going to be your main mobility form. It's going to make you completely invulnerable, and it's just going to dash you forward 54 units. Why 54? I have no idea. It's a little bit of a weird number. And then we're going to have Mending Spirits. Oh, she didn't go up there. My bad. This is going to heal 85 every 0.25 seconds for 4 seconds. This is going to be one of your main forms of healing. And with Chosen Spirits, it's going to give you a 350 burst heal at the beginning of it. We're going to look to just keep this Ash up here. And that Chosen Spirits is going to give you that bit of burst heal at the very beginning. Try and keep this guy up and then dash out. Again, you want to keep that one less ammo. And then on top of that, how does he have so much CC? Where does he get the sun? Well, he gets it from reloading his weapon. And once you are 90% through reloading, it will throw out a snake that stuns for 1 second, and that target cannot be stunned for another 3 seconds. We're gonna look to stay alive here. But yeah, that's where he gets all of his CC, or most of his CC. We do have his ultimate. That's going to give him that 2-second fear. I'm just gonna go over here to help this Ash. So yeah, that is his abilities. And again, his ultimate, if you didn't just hear me, it does put out a massive AoE that fears people for 2 seconds. And it is affected by Unbound, so he does have a bit of a hard counter there with that CC reduction. And a lot of people think this character is bad, but he really isn't. You just have to be good at really macroing with him and getting out all of your stuns. Again, honestly, all you only really do is shoot and just be looking for stuns all of the time. Actually, see Sarah's here. She has already used her Veil, and then we just go ahead and kill her there. We're actually going to dash over here. We do see Jin is actually pushing the objective to try and warn these guys. Okay, got a stun out there. Unfortunately, didn't. I honestly didn't even realize I got the stun off on him. Those are his abilities. And you're picking this character for his large amounts of CC, really to lock down a zone. To be able to lock down characters. Maybe they don't have a lot of mobility. Maybe they don't have the best forms of safety. So you're going to be wanting to pick this character to really abuse that. I'm actually just going to bash back here a little bit. And try to keep my Ash up. We're going to put on our gold on us. And then heal Ash. And then we're just going to look to heal Koga. And that is going to be our defense. He does really good on defense, and he does pretty good on attacking. He doesn't do the best into dive comps, so he's going to be best not into any dive. But other than that, he does quite well with most comps. So you're not going to be wanting to play him with the anti-dive, but you are going to be good to go with him and just about every other comp. He's really good with brawl comps because he can just put his cord on point and get that lots of healing and damage off in that area. He's very good with zone control comps. Again, for basically the same reason, you can throw that on a gourd and control a zone by just having that massive sustained healing on top of that damage if they do come into that zone. So I would say those are his two best comps, is zone control and brawl. Not dive. He doesn't really do the best with dive. He can sometimes, but it really depends on the map. If he has long sight lines and he can see with his mending spears, he can maybe pull off a bit of a dive comp with that bit of CC. But he is very prone to dying. He's very prone to dying. So there's that. We're just going to look to give that to them and then just look to throw out stuns. You never really know when one is going to hit and when it is going to matter. Again, you honestly just be looking to throw out stuns at all times. Use an ammo, and then just throw one out. See, if he didn't have his shield up there, I would have had it. We're just going to look to one up there. Just going to dash back over here. As you can see, we do a decent bit of damage. We're just going to be looking to get these stuns off. And then we get that. Go ahead and pop that heal down, and then heal our Koga. There we go. Throw this out over here so she can get that bit of healing while she is coming back. We're just going to be looking to push the card here. And throw this down for Octavia. So it is very similar to Life Exchange too from Ying, where if you miss, it'll reset, or not reset, but it'll lower the cooldown by 1.75 seconds. Then again, we are just looking to really dish out that damage, or not damage, that stuns. I think that is a very important factor of this character. You really just want to be shooting and reloading. And if you're not reloading, then just make sure you have one less ammo than 10. Unfortunately, she did just get absolutely obliterated from a sniper. Actually, going to look to throw out our gourd over. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. I'm just looking to heal her. I'm going to throw that out there. Unfortunately, did not reach Koga, but we are healing that Ash. Or quite a bit. Get that second stun on them. Heal her again. Throw this on her. Obviously, she isn't taking damage, but what I can do is heal up that damage she already took beforehand. And then make sure she gets through. Yeah, just make sure you... And then we're actually going to ult here to make sure we get that. And there you go. And here are the stats for 1 and 17. 19k damage, almost 20k, and then 88k healing, which is actually quite a bit of healing for how short the match was. But something I do want to touch on before the video ends is I just want to explain when and why you're picking him. I did touch on it a little bit in the video, but I don't think I really did. So again, you're picking this character for his CC, not his damage output, and he does do quite good healing. He has very good point control and zone control. So those are his primary pros. His cons are the fact that he is very easy to kill, and his slither is basically his survivability from anything. So if you expend this to get to somewhere, or you expend this once and they know your cooldowns, then you are more likely to die and you need to play really safe. So make sure you're looking out for that with Damba, and just make sure you have a lot of stuns coming out, and you will be doing just fine with the Damba. A lot of his viability comes from your positioning and how well your team can play off of your stuns. So as long as you're dishing out stuns, as long as you're throwing out gourds on the point or in a zone, and as long as you're healing people with that mending spirits and you're throwing out that ult for either survivability on yourself or looking for teamfight ults, then you're going to do just good with Damba and you're going to have great success. So if you enjoyed and like the content, make sure to sub and like. We're almost to 100 subs, and it means the world to me if you could do that. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.